The Ordinary have released a serum foundation. Well, apparently re-released. Apparently loads of people were obsessed with this back in the day. I'd never heard of it before. When I saw they were relaunching it, I had to get my hands on it. And this was £6.50. Like, that's cheaper than a lot of the sort of MUA Revolution drugstore brands. And generally, I really like the Ordinary skincare. So let's give this an honest review. The first thing I noticed is that it doesn't come with a lid, which is a bit odd. But I suppose at £6.50, that's not really an issue. So I got this in the shade 1.1N. Okay, so it is a lock lid. So you just twist the top to unlock it. Oh, wow. It's very liquidy. That's definitely one of the most liquidy foundations I've tried. Okay, shade might be a little light. I guess because this is a serum, I will just blend it in with my fingers. Blending in really nicely with the fingers. I will try it with a brush on the other side as well. So far, that's looking really beautiful. It's definitely really evened out my skin tone. Actually, maybe the shade isn't too bad after all. It's looking incredibly skin-like. Like, I don't think it's glowy. It's also not matte. It's literally just, I don't want to be cliche and say my skin but better, but it definitely looks like skin. If I come in close, there isn't a whole lot of texture, maybe ever so slightly on my chin, but overall it's not clung to dry patches. I have dry skin, by the way. Okay, let's try it with a brush. As it's such a thin formula, I think a slightly fluffier brush would be better. So yeah, that's blending so satisfyingly with a brush. Also used much less, and that's covered basically my whole face. Again, I like it. Maybe ever so slightly more texture, which I do tend to find is quite common with a brush for me. But the L'Oreal Skin Tint, which is a sort of similar texture to this, doesn't tend to have any texture, so I'd say it's maybe not quite on par with that, at least just yet. Okay, I've finished the rest of my base makeup. Overall, I'm really liking how my skin is looking. My other products layered really nicely on top of this foundation, and overall I would say that my skin is looking healthy and nice. I don't know if it's going to be like my #1 skin tint of all time, but the fact that it's got skincare ingredients in it and it's probably quite good for you, and the fact that it blends out really nicely, I do really like this. I also forgot to mention I didn't apply any skincare underneath this because obviously it's marketed as a skincare based foundation, so good to know it works really well by itself, but I do think with an even more hydrated base it could look even better. Plus, for the price, honestly, this is so much better than a lot of the high-end skin tints I've tried, especially for example the Kylie skin tint. I would pick this over that any day. So let me know what you think if you try it, and thanks for watching.